The lusty roars of the A1 Grand Prix in Shanghai over the weekend reinforced the city's reputation as a host of world-class sports events. But when city stadiums are empty, they're costing money. Xu Xin finds out how venues keep the cash flowing when the cheering stops.
The engine roar as the race cars hurtle around the Shanghai Grand Prix circuit. The cheering of enthusiastic football fans. But when the flame goes out and the games are over, these huge and highly cost sports venues look very lonely. They are like that most of the year, and that's unprofitable.
Most sports venues are currently losing money. The biggest reason is venues were not designed to be multifunctional in the very beginning design period. So it's hard for them to attract investors afterwards.
Jing'an Water Square knows that problem. It was built 7 years ago for a national sports meeting, but now the limited revenue options mean it's struggling to stay afloat.
We opened the swimming pool to the public in between competitions. The 6 million yuan revenue from ticketing can only cover the operation and maintenance cost. The contribution from non-sport business is very small, because post-game operations were not taken into consideration when it was built.
Hongkou Football Stadium, one of 2 stadiums hosting the Chinese Football Super League matches in Shanghai, also found ticket revenue insufficient. Their solution was to reinvent themselves.
Our stadium holds some 20 football games a year in all. If the revenue only came from that, we would have had already gone into the red. But after repositioning the stadium as a multifunctional venue, business opportunities from multiple industries followed.
The multifunction approach saw the stadium function renovated to cater for entertainment, sports and commercial activities. Beyond the rental, gate takings and advertising from football, they also host some 50 entertainment events a year.
As a landmark in the city with a good location where 2 metro lines pass by, the annex buildings of the stadium have been functioned as a Shanghai travel gathering center, or restaurants and gymnasiums. This is now the main revenue growth point.
The businesses operated by the stadium benefit not only from its prime location, they can also leverage the stadium brand.
The gymnasium benefits a lot from the intangible assets of the football stadium, its brand as a professional sports site. Actually, some of our members are attracted by that. The stadium is open to members when the indoor running machines are all booked. They enjoy running outdoors. We are attracting more and more members, and we enjoy an annual 10% growth.
Shanghai's high-profile arenas holding more than 10,000 spectators are now exploring business beyond just sporting contests. But for the more than 30 smaller stadiums scattered throughout the city, opportunities are fewer. Fewer opportunities means space is wasted and profits lost. As sports venues struggle with designs that didn't consider the longer term, the message to stadium designers is to think carefully about what happens after the big game and plan for sustainable profits. Xu Xin for BizWatch.